we'll dip into the architecture just momentarily. So, James, you talked about that. If you're migrating something from on-premise to cloud, you can effectively replace a physical client with virtual clients without having to change your application too much. Actually, if you're building a cloud-native application, then the point of entry to it is not quite as rigid. So in a physical basis, you arrive at the boundary, you come through the perimeter, there'll be some firewalls and some services such as you kind of brigading through a very physically structured stack that would supplies and that's back control too. You can't get from one server to the other except by going through the cable that connects the two. Obviously, cloud, that's not true. Most of the architecture is inherently flat, and you have to move into the policy-based, rule-based access control routine because the actual physical construction doesn't do that. So apart from shifting to virtual ones, is what other considerations do you need to play in cloud infrastructure?
The considerations in cloud infrastructure, cloud works in a very dynamic way, right? So that's one of the challenges. So traditional security has relied on things like IP addresses and ports and protocols to say, well, we know that this subnet over here is that, and this subnet over here is our secret subnet, and we have different controls and access rules for different subnets. In the cloud, it doesn't quite work like that. You have servers being spun up and spun back down again as things hit certain thresholds. So you might have a server that's been spun up as a DevOps server for a particular project of one instance, and then tomorrow the same IP address within that environment is spun up as an SAP finance service. It's fairly dynamic. So one of the things you need to be able to do is to understand the proprietary environments of those different cloud services. So you need to be able to understand, for example, the meta-tagging infrastructure that Google Cloud uses, that AWS uses, that Azure uses, and be able to respond to that. So your enforcement point needs to be fully cloud aware of what is going on, what has changed, and adjust the policies dynamically for access as it is spun up, and then taking it, remove it as it spins back down again, and adjust it as it spins up as something else. So it's, I guess, long story short, it is very dynamic. Whatever zero trust solution that you use, or whatever mechanism you choose to enforce zero trust, if you're deploying in cloud, you need to be equally as dynamic to respond to that.